What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is El Maestro, Sir Paulo. Kumusta po kayong lahat? And may panibagong video na naman tayo. Guys, actually, this is in continuation dun sa previous upload. Yung latest upload natin regarding quadratic functions, how to graph a quadratic functions. Okay, yung from standard form to vertex form. Okay, so this is continuation with that. So, meaning if medyo hindi nyo pa nakita yung video, no, you have to watch that video, no, before watching this video para mas maintindihan natin. If hindi nyo pa nakita yung video na yon, check out sa subscription link. You check it out sa link. No, I'll pin out the link para makita nyo. Okay? So, without further ado, let's do this. Okay? Let's have this translation of graphs. So, specifically yung quadratic function na graph, or we all know that a quadratic function is a parabola. Okay? So, himay-himay natin, no, yung quadratic functions or this graph, no, himay-himay natin isa-isa. Kaya nga, it's very important yung prior knowledge natin, especially yung vertex form. Okay? So, this one. This is the vertex form of a quadratic functions. Okay? So, isa-isahin natin. Okay? So, we need a Cartesian plane. We need a Cartesian plane. So first, identify natin. Alam natin yung A sa previous video natin. Yung A, okay, the sign of A affects the orientation of the parabola, whether it's open upward or open downward. We all know sa previous lesson natin na if A is positive, graph opens upward. So ganito yung orientation ng graph natin kapag yung A is positive. If A is negative naman, the graph is very good. So, open downwards. Ganyan. So, napaka-importante. Alam natin, okay, na pag negative yung A, downward naman yung ating graph. And, the absolute value of A, okay, we take the absolute value of A, tells if the parabola is wider or narrower as compared to y is equal to x squared. When we say y is equal to x squared, meaning yung origin natin o yung vertex natin nasa origin. Okay? So, paano natin paano natin ma-illustrate yung definition na to, no? That the absolute value of A tells if the parabola is wider or narrower. Ganito 'yon. Let's say for example, this is y is equal to x squared. Okay? Then, kung makita nyo, your graph gets narrower or wider. This time, nag-wide siya, depende sa value ng yung A. Okay? So, meaning your A tells whether wide ba yung graph natin or narrow ba siya. Okay? So, it could be either way, no? So, tingnan natin. Another illustration, yung H. Ano yung H sa vertex form natin? H, the value of H indicates horizontal translation or shift. Meaning, magdedepende yung position mo horizontally sa H mo. Okay? Meaning, pwede siyang right side, pwedeng the other side, or pwedeng sa left side. Depende sa value ng H mo. Okay? So, with respect to the origin, doon tayo mag-umpisa sa origin. And also, our K here, the value of K indicates the vertical. Kung kanina yung H horizontal, positioning ng graph natin horizontally kung saan siya banda, yung K natin denotes or illustrate kung saan yung graph natin vertically. Let's say this is your graph, pwede yung ma-change, pwedeng aakyat, or mas mataas pa, okay? Or nasa baba, depende sa value ng K natin. Okay? So, later on, malalaman natin yan. Okay? So, let's have an example. Let's say, for example, we have a equation, y is equal to 4x squared. Maybe, you will get confused. Okay? Meaning, this equation, 0 yung h natin, 0 din yung ating k. Diba? Kasi pag 0 yung h, 0 yung k, magiging 4x squared na lang siya. So, kaya ganito. Pag may nakita kayong ganito, meaning, yung origin natin o yung vertex natin is nasa 0, 0. So, 0 yung h natin, 0 yung k natin. Again, kaya nga sabi ko, it's very important kung alam nyo kung paano i-convert yung video regarding vertex form, no? Napaka-importante yung class para mas maintindihan natin yung lesson natin ngayon. So meaning, we know that A is equal to 4. According sa definition natin earlier, A will tell us if yung graph natin is wider or mas maliit or narrower. Let's check. In this case, let's say for example, this is our y is equal to x squared. Let's say for example, yun yung graph natin. Pag rinap natin yung 4x squared, ito yung kalalabasan niya. What if i-change natin yung value ng a? Okay? Nakita nyo yung vertex natin nasa origin. Okay? 0, 0. So let's change. Okay, let's say for example, ganito. Y is equal to x squared. In this case, ano yung value ng a natin? A is equal to 1. We all know, pag walang nakasulat dyan, that is understood that a is equal to 1. So, ano yung magiging graph niya? Ganyan. So, napansin nyo? So, may difference ngayon na pag nag-change yung a, nag-wide yung ating graph. Tingnan natin, i-change pa natin yung value ng a to a smaller value. Let's say for example, y is equal to 1/4 x squared, meaning our a is equal to 1/4. If we graph this one, ganito yung kalalabasan niyan. So meaning, nagwa-wide siya. So ano masasabi natin ngayon? Kasi according sa ating definition kanina, the absolute value of a tells if the parabola is wider or narrower. So in this case, let's remember, anong napansin nyo? Yan. Let's remember, ito yung kanina, yung A, yung A tells us if our graph is open upward or downward. And second thing, if A gets bigger, nakita nyo, bigger the graph becomes narrower. Lumiliit yung graph natin habang lumalaki yung A natin. But tingnan nyo, habang lumiliit yung A natin from 4, naging 1, naging 1/4, nagiging wider yung ating graph. Okay, so yun yung tatandaan. Yun yung tatandaan nyo. As A gets bigger, yung graph natin gets narrower. Pag yung A natin lumiliit yung value ng A, lumalaki or nagwa-wide yung ating graph. Okay, so yun yung orientation natin first. Next, dito naman tayo class, what if meron na tayong A? This is with respect to meron na tayong K. Kanina, x squared lang. This time, meron tayong K. So, if you notice, 0 yung h natin. Diba? In this function, in this quadratic function, tingnan nyo, 0 yung h natin. Kaya naging x squared na lang. Okay? So, our vertex 0 and 3. Okay? Then, our K is equal to 3. Okay? This is our graph. Let's say, for example, this is our graph. Ngayon, ito yung Cartesian plane natin and this is our graph. Okay? Tingnan nyo. Ito yung vertex natin, 0 and 3. What if i-change natin ngayon yung ating K? Let's change the value of K. So, gagawin natin, we'll have another equation, but this time, 0 yung K natin. Okay? So, meaning vertex is 0, 0. Kaya ito sabi ko kanina, pag ganito yung equation natin, nasa origin yung ating vertex. So, K is equal to 0. From 3, tingnan nyo, 3 yung K natin, ngayon naging 0 na. Okay. Diba? Bumaba. Okay, tingnan nyo yung K. From higher K, lower, naging maliit yung K natin, bumaba din yung graph natin. Okay? So, nasa origin na yung vertex natin. Let's have, paliitin pa natin yung K. So, ito, this time, vertex natin is 0 and negative 3. 0 and negative 3 dito. K is negative 3. So, anong mangyayari sa graph natin? Nasa baba yung graph natin. Kasi nga, sabi natin kanina, okay, ito yung vertex. Sabi natin kanina, the value of K indicates vertical translation. Vertical translation kung nasa taas ba siya or nasa baba yung position ng ating graph. Meaning, magdidepende yun sa value ng K natin. So, remember that if K is positive, the graph shifted K units upward. Nakuha nyo? Ito, K natin is 3 yung K natin dito, kaya nag-shift siya upward, 3 units upward from the origin. This time, yung K natin naging negative, nag-shift naman siya pababa, 3 units pababa. Okay? Yun yung reason ng K, or that's how we identify the positioning of our graph based on yung K niya. How about if i-change naman natin yung H? Okay? According sa definition natin kanina. So let's say for example, we have an equation x squared o x plus 3 quantity close and open quantity na squared. So in this case 0 yung ating K. Okay? Kasi wala, di ba? Pag wala, 0. So our vertex is negative 3, 0. Alam na natin class na sabi ko nga sa previous video ko na if positive yung nandito, pagdating sa vertex natin, negative yan. If negative dito, positive yun sa vertex natin. Okay? So in this case, negative 3, 0. So our H is negative 3. So let's graph. So negative 3, nandito yan. Okay? So let's change the value of H. Tingnan natin ano yung shifting niya. Okay? Diyan yung origin niya, negative 3, 0. Tingnan natin. Let's change y is equal to x squared. So meaning 0 na naman yung k natin and h. So meaning ang vertex natin is nasa origin. Okay? H is 0. So nandito yan. And let's change it again. Okay? I-change natin. So from here, x minus 3 squared. So vertex is 3 and 0. Sabi ko kanina, if negative to, positive yung nasa vertex natin as conversion niya. Okay? So h is equal to 3. So meaning, nandito yung graph niya. So anong napansin nyo? So, yung h pala indicates horizontal translation. So meaning, horizontal pa ganyan. So yung h indicates kung saan banda siya horizontally. It could be left or nasa right. Okay? Yun yung purpose ng h. So remember, if h is positive, the graph of y is equal to h squared is shifted h units to the right. Pag positive yung h natin, meaning papunta siya ng dito. Papunta siya ng right yung ating graph. Pero kung negative yung h natin, papuntang left yung ating graph. Okay? So yun yung behavior ng ating graph. Depende kung ano ng value ng a, h at k natin. Let's say for example, lagyan na natin both h and k yung graph natin. Okay? So, but first time, dun i-compare muna natin yung graph natin from the origin. Let's say for example, this graph is from the origin, which is y is equal to x squared. Pag graph nyo to, ito yung kalalabasan niya. Okay. So, in this case, lagyan natin ng value ng h at k. So, meron ng h and k, which is, our vertex is 2, 3. Again, since negative 2, okay, negative, so positive dito. Then we have, so meaning our vertex is 2 and 3. So, h is 2. Alam natin ang h indicate shift horizontally. Since h is positive, meaning mag-shift siya 2 units going to the right. H denotes shift, it's either upward or downward. Okay? Let me correct. Upward or downward. Since h is positive 2, this denotes 2 units upward from the origin. Okay? So, dapat 2 units upward, dapat aakyat yung graph natin. Okay? So, 2 units upward, dapat dyan. But, since meron pa tayong k, okay? So, anong sabi ng k? K is 3. Alam natin ang k denotes vertical shift. Okay? So, since positive siya, going to the right siya. 3 units going to the right. So, dapat mag-shift yung graph natin from origin, 3 units going to the right. So, yan. So, meaning, ito yung position ng graph natin ngayon using this quadratic function. Okay? So, nakuha nyo. From origin, nag-shift siyang 2 units up and 3 units right. Okay? I-change natin. So, from that original, Okay, galing dyan, ito na yung graph natin ngayon. Pag nilagyan natin ng H at K. Okay? And always remember yung A indicates if wide yung graph natin or narrow yung graph natin. Okay, let's have another example. Let's say for example, in this case, meron tayong y is equal to x plus 3, close and open parenthesis squared minus 2. So, let's identify the vertex. Vertex negative 3 and negative 2. So, i-graph natin yan. So, according sa shift niya, okay, h is negative 3. So, alam natin, pag negative yung h, shift going down 3 units. So, meaning, bababa dapat yan ng 3 units from the origin. So, yan, 3 units. But meron ba tayong k? K is equal to negative 2. So, going to the left. Okay, going left, shift 2 units. Okay, yan. 2 units to the left. So, that is our graph. Okay? And from the original, okay, ito na siya ngayon. Nakuha niyo. So, that is how our graph, if parabola behaves. No? Nagbe-behave siya according sa mga elements na meron siya. Yung A, H, and K. Again, A indicates gaano ka-wide yung graph natin or gaano ka-narrow. Yung H indicates saan yung position niya, going up ba siya or going down. And yung K natin din indicates if going left or going right yung graph natin. Okay? So again, I hope you learned something from this, yung behavior ng graph natin sa parabola. Guys, thank you again. This is El Maestro. If you have questions, suggestion, comments, sulat nyo lang sa comment section natin para ma-address natin. And if you have something, if you have problems na gusto natin i-solve, questions, i-comment nyo lang sa comment section and we will make a separate video with that query. Okay? So, I hope you learned something from this. God bless you all. And thank you. Please don't forget pala to like, subscribe, and share my channel and this video. Thank you once again. This is El Maestro signing off.